I think being in America, and I've been to a few churches back in the day, and I would hear a pastor bring up India, and it would bring up the religion. And I think at times I would hear the pastor give misunderstandings, misinformation about deities and different gods. They worship different gods, and like if like the Hinduism's like wrong,
Mhm,
and I believe that creates intolerance, religious
mhm,
intolerance.
mhm.
Would love to get you break down what the deities and the gods and Brahma it all means for us that may not know.
So that we believe in two types of worship. One is called nirguna, which means the omnipresent consciousness, which has no attributes, which you can't see, which you can't define by the attributes that we know. So it has no form and shape, it has no attributes, it has no properties through which you can define. So how do you define? So if we define anything, any entity that we can see, we define it in the form and shape we see it. So the ultimate reality is what we call Brahman, or there are many words which are used, but Brahman is one of the most common words used. And that reality is, it cannot be defined, it cannot be comprehended by the human senses. So what we
Hmm.
do is we imagine that, or we invoke that in something that we can see and that we can imagine, or that we can so for example, I'll tell you what every country has: a flag, right?
Yes.
What is a flag? It's a representation of that country. Just by putting a flag somewhere, you are saying that this is the representation of the country. Similarly, when we have a deity, say a Rama or a Krishna or a Durga, they are representation of that in the form and shape in which we want to worship. So in and the different forms are the different manifestations of that uh, ultimate reality. So, and
Hmm.
why are there so many? Because we can create, we have devatas who help us in different, who have a different purpose.